Ladies and gentlemen.
Hello, everybody. Hey, welcome to my kitchen. This is my channel, Drunken Portuguese. It's the day before Halloween. Got my little decoration over there. You can see it. I can't see it. I don't have my glasses on. Get the hell up. Anyway, I'm Chef Al. Today we are going to make chicken marsala. Chicken marsala. Imagine that. Cooking now, baby. All right. Let's get to it. Okay, we're going to need a couple of nice chicken breasts. Chicken breasts. Breasts is my favorite thing. Nice chicken breasts. See? Nice and thick. Okay, now you see it's got this fat on here. First thing we're going to do, we're going to clean it up. I'm going to get rid of that. Okay? Now they're very thick. Okay, we're going to pound these out to a 1/4 inch. If we left them like this and pounded it out, they'd be this big. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to slit it. We're going to cut it in half. There's a couple of ways we can do it. We can set it like this. Put your hand on top, flat on top, and then just figure half of it. We'll just slice away. Okay. And we'll make two segments like that. Didn't come out as even as it should have, but that's okay. This is a little bit bigger. Again, we're going to clean it up, get rid of all this stuff here on the side. Okay. Already patted this dry. Beat it, Lacey. You bother me. Oh, you can. I'm just going to do it like this because just don't cut your hand, and then open it up, and then you can split them, butterfly them like this. Okay, and you get 2 more halves. So now we have 4 pieces. Okay, so we've got to pound these out. Now when you pound these out, I've got a tenderizing mallet. Use the flat side, not the gnarly side. Use the flat side. And if you don't have a mallet like this, you can use a saucepan, a small saucepan, and use the bottom of it, and you can smash them down like that. I've got a Ziploc plastic bag. I'm going to put it in the bag. Boop. I'm going to do 2 of them, just because I'm going to leave the end open. Don't zip it. And then just pound them down to about a 1/4 inch thick. Okay. You see how thick they are. 1/4 inch thick. I'm going to do this to all 4 of them. Don't be afraid. You got some that are thick, some that are thin. That's a little piece because I cut it weird, but that's okay. Okay, like I said, not too thin. a 1/4 inch. How'd this one come out? Let's see. This is the biggest one. That's okay. See? All right. So that's the four. The four we have there. I'll just give myself a quick wash. We're handling raw chicken. It's a little chilly out there. It was like 50 degrees this morning. I'm a Floridian. 50 degrees. You guys up north, you guys would be like in shorts and flip-flops. Right? All right, what I have here, I've got olive oil. I coated the bottom of the pan with olive oil, and I put about 1/4 of a stick of butter in there. And that's all going to help this get all nicey nice. Whoop. Okay. Regular all-purpose flour. Just going to put a couple of heaping super tablespoons of it in my pan. I'll take some salt, pepper. That in there. Mix this up a little bit. Okay. So, get this warm it up again. All right, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to dredge these. Which quickly just put them into the flour. Okay. Get them coated up nice. Just going to shake them off a little bit. I'm going to just lay them right here. Okay. Oh. So we're getting them all nice and dredged. Shake off the excess. Lay it over there. That's just going to give it a nice brown coating. Okay. So those are all dredged up nicey nice. So tomorrow's Halloween. All the kiddies will be out getting their candy and everything. Get your candy ready. Candy's expensive. It's so expensive. Chocolate. Oh, it's out there. The price of chocolate's unbelievable. Unbelievable. Okay. Just going to straighten up a little bit here. Get rid of some of this. We don't need this anymore. Don't need this anymore. Okay, we want this to get nice and hot till it starts to shimmer. Shimmy and shake. Now we're not going to crowd it. We're going to put 2 pieces in the pan. Going to let it go about 3-4 minutes on the side. Flip it. When you put it in there, don't touch it. Don't touch it. You know why you don't touch it? Because it won't brown right. You got to let it kind of, the sugars caramelize and the proteins caramelize on the chicken. And that's what gives it that nice brown color. or your Marsala is going to look like you got steamed boiled chicken in there. And that's what happens if you put too many in there, is it'll produce, the moisture from the chicken will produce steam, and the steam will cook the chicken, and you'll have steamed chicken. Hence, that's why. Okay? How we doing? It's getting there. All right. We're gonna let that heat up. Come on back and we'll get them in there, okay? Gotta wait for it to heat up. You want it nice and hot, hot pan. You want it kind of smoky, like ready to rock and roll. If you stuck your finger in there, it'd be like cook. So come on back. Okay, you ready? Here we go. It's hot. One piece of chicken. Okay, wasn't as hot as I thought it was. But anyway, I'll take another little sprinkle of salt. A little on the chicken. I'll do these two while I'm at it. Okay. So we're going to let these go about, we're going to go about 4 minutes on the side, 4 or 5 minutes on the side. And then I'll bring you back when we're ready to flip them. And I'll show you what it's supposed to look like. So come on back. Oh, shit. Anyway, hello. Okay, so in about 4 minutes-ish, you can see a nice color on there. That's what you're looking for. So I will flip them over. Make sure you get all that oil. Okay. We'll go for another 4. Okay. 4 more minutes. Come on back. Okay. Anyway, put the other 2 in there. I already browned one side. These are almost ready to come out. While that was cooking, 3 shallots. 3 shallots. They're small. They're not big. Not that big. I'm just giving it a light chop just to cut them up. I already cut them all up. That was the last one right there, just so you can see. Okay. That's that. That's going to be the next thing to go in there. Like my towel. I'm scarier than that, huh? Anywho. Stop it. They're growling over here. How are we looking? I'm cheating. This one's really thin, so I'm going to take it out. This one's a little thicker. And what I did, My trusty thermometer, meat thermometer. Buy it online. Nice. It's lit. Instant read. Stick it in. We want minimum 160. That one's plenty done. Reading like 180. That's pretty hefty. Okay. All right, I'm gonna lower the temp. Lower the temp. And what I do, just come on back in a second. Just gonna clean up some crap. All right. So I took my chopped shallots and I threw them in the pan, and the pan's like still really, really hot. So I pulled them off the heat, and I just got to let this calm down a little bit because I don't want my onions to like turn brown and nasty, and I just want to cook them slow now. You have to stop at mixing. So after cooking all of that, the chicken at that high heat, I had to like just chill out a little bit. In the meantime, I cleaned up my mushrooms. I've got white regular button mushrooms, and I'm just going to slice them. I've already cleaned them. Just clean them up. Okay, so we're just going to slice them up. Not too thin, not too thick, about like that. Good looking mushroom pieces. Okay. So while my onions are cooking, put them back on. While they're cooking, I'll slice up these mushrooms and bring you back. So come on back. Okay, back again. Oop. I added another tablespoon of butter to this. Okay. Let that melt down. Okay, let's kick it up a notch. I got my chicken is in the oven. That's why the door's open. I just warmed up the oven a little bit. Okay, so I got my onion. I'm gonna add another tablespoon of garlic. Okay, we're gonna let that garlic cook off a little bit. About 2 or 3 minutes, let it become fragrant. In the meantime, I'll add another pinch of salt. Give Ready for my mushrooms. All right, garlic's gonna keep cooking anyway throughout the whole thing, but it's looking good. I can smell it. The mushrooms in there. Spread them around. I'm gonna add about a teaspoon of thyme. Sprinkle that around. Okay. About another teaspoon of basil. That's just a little bit of oregano, Italian seasoning blend. Just a shake. I believe got a lot of stuff in here. Put some dried parsley. Again, about a teaspoon and a half-ish, somewhere around there. Put the shaker back on. Okay. That's it for seasoning. You just stir this up. I'll let these mushrooms cook. They're going to take a while, probably about 5-10 minutes or so. And they're going to release a lot of their moisture. They are probably about 90%, 95% moisture in there. They're like little sponges. Okay? So once these are done, come on back and we'll put some more stuff in there. Okay? Come on back. Chicken masala, baby. We're making chicken masala. Okay, welcome back again. Okay, mushrooms are pretty much done. Don't want to overcook them because they're going to cook a lot more. So we're going to add in, I've got some chicken broth, small can, a little over a cup, but hey, what are you going to do? Okay, chicken broth. Marsala wine. Smells pretty good. Cup. And a half. Try to do a 1-for-1 with the chicken stock. Okay. So just Just a little stir. Get to the bottom of the pan, scrape up anything that's in there, that's all the good stuff, the yum-yums. It's all yumminess. Okay. I have a lemon and a zester. I'm going to zest, I don't know, maybe about half of this. Just puts it over the top as far as yum yum. You don't want too much because you don't want it to take over the dish. Okay, so I did about half of it. See? That should be more than enough. All right, stir this up. I'm going to bring this up to a boil. I am just going to I need a spoon. Just going to dust a little bit of flour in here. Okay. That's just going to give it a head start when it starts to thicken. You don't have to make a slurry or anything. Just add it in. Just don't dump a tablespoon of it in there because it's just going to go turn into a freaking clump of flour. Okay, gonna let this go. Gotta boil. All right, so we'll bring it up to a boil. We'll reduce it. Gonna reduce it by about half. You'll see it start to maybe get a little bit thick. And then we'll add the chicken to it. So as soon as it gets thick, come on back again. I'm a ghost. All right. Anyway, it's been about, I don't know, 10 minutes. I've got some heavy cream, whipping cream. I'm going to add in about maybe half of this. Watch the color. Maybe a quarter cup I put in there. That's going to make this sauce Nice and velvety. Okay. That's it. We'll let this simmer a little bit more. How are we doing here? You know you're getting there when you can drag a spoon through it and it coats it. That's going to be good. It's mushroomy and it's masalary, and it's good to get that lemon zest in there. So I'm just going to let this reduce down a little bit more, probably 5 more minutes at a low simmer. Then I'm going to pull it. I'm going to cover it. I'm going to put it off to the side. I got my chicken covered. That's all set. That's ready to go. And what I'll do is tonight, because my wife gets home really late, I'll put this back on the fire, back on the heat, fire, electric stove, back on the element. And I'll let it bring it back up to a low simmer. I'll lay the chicken in there, stir it around, let the chicken heat up, and that sauce will thicken up a little bit more. And then I'll boil up. I've got some linguini. Okay, I'm only going to do about maybe a half a pound of linguini, just to give it a twist and a small bed for the chicken and the sauce to lay on. And you can eat the chicken and every now and then just take a bite. It's like a side, the linguini. It's not the main dish. This isn't linguini with a little bit of chicken. This is chicken masala with a little bit of linguini. Okay? So when you cook your linguini, leave it al dente a little bit, give it a little bite, because it's going to soak up some of the sauce and get all happy and shit. And then that's it. We're going to eat maybe a little pecorino romano over the top. I don't know. Maybe not. Probably. I love cheese. So anyway, that's this. And what I'll do is when I bring it back to actually finish this, I'll bring you back, okay? So you can see it. And I've got a nice I've got a nice Italian bread that I double wrap so it stays nice, but it's just a small baguette. So I'll have that with the linguini and a glass of wine and get all happy and shit and ooh, it's Halloween. My mother made that. Isn't it cute? Look at an old dish towel. She put some rag in for the head. Just put a magic marker, a bow around it. Isn't it cute? I hang it on my refrigerator. My mother was very, very crafty. Okay. And I think she did. She stitched the side to make it look like arms. Ooh, pretty cool, huh? But anyway, we keep those around because my mother's still around, so she isn't, but she is. All right, so that's it. So come on back. When we're ready to finish, make the dish, and you can see it all together. Nice presentation. What I'll do is I'll probably take a picture of it when it's all together, and when I post the video, I'll post a picture of it, and I'll probably throw a picture in at the end of it somewhere so you can see it. Okay? So, thanks for watching. I love you. Subscribe. Share it with your friends. It's Halloween. Hand it out like candy. Tell everybody to subscribe. Hit the notification button. So every time something gets posted, you'll see it. It'll come up. It'll say, bling. The drunken Portuguese, he's making something stupid. All right. So happy Halloween, and I'll see you after that. And then Thanksgiving's coming, and then Christmas is coming. So I'm gonna be making a lot of shit. Okay, so come on back, be safe, and take care of your kids tomorrow night. Walk them around, check their candy, because there's stupid people. All right, so I love you. Bye. Okay, here we go. So we got the linguini in there. In the pot, I put a little bit of olive oil in there just to keep it from sticking. And then we put a couple of pieces of chicken with the mushrooms and the Marsala sauce. What I did is I put it in the oven. I'm gonna hand this to my wife because it's heavy. There you go, over there. All right, what I did is I took the chicken and I microwaved it for a couple of minutes just to get it going, pretty warm. And then I put it into the sauce and I let it start to get to a simmer on the stove top while my oven was heating up to 375. Covered it with tin foil, put it in the oven for about 30, 35 minutes, 40 minutes till my wife got home. Pulled it out, it was nice and simmering in there, so it was nice and hot. And that's it. So that is the
Yummy.
That is the dish. So I'm gonna make mine. I put some pasta on there. Like I said, not too much because that's a side. That's the side dish. And then over here, make some room, make a mess. Put some of the sauce on there. Some mushrooms on there. Chicken on there.
Is this chicken marsala?
Yes, it is.
It's delicious.
The other piece. A little bit more sauce. And that's it. Chicken marsala over linguini. Okay. So enjoy. Bon appetit. And I'll see you on the next video.